High school and college graduation behind us. This is the height of summer job applications.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger joins us now from New York to discuss financial lessons that teens and also graduates can learn from a summer job. Great to see you, Jill. Let's start with this. How is the market this year when it comes to teen and young adults looking for employment?
It's kind of rough out there. The Wall Street Journal recently described it as an employment crisis. Now, I know it doesn't feel like a crisis to you if you've been working for a long time, but the problem is we've got it on two ends, both supply and demand, meaning that on the demand side, we have a lot of kids who want jobs. However, we also have a lot of recent college graduates that are out of work. So think about this, a 22 to 27-year-old, the unemployment rate for that group of college graduates, those young graduates, that rate is about the worst we've seen in a decade, and it's putting pressure on the market for teens. So, everything flows down. If the older ones are taking the job from the teens, then the teens don't have as many jobs. Now, here's the other part of it. Because of a lot of uncertainty around tariffs and the economy, we are likely coming into the worst season of summer jobs since 2010. And that means that if you've got a young person looking for work, tell them not to be precious. Tell them not to worry too much. Just take a job. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Let's say you are one of the lucky ones to get this summer job. What should you tell your youngsters about taxes?
What fun. We're coming on to July. We're going to talk about taxes. But, I have to say that there are very few opportunities in your life that you can actually have these lessons, these financial lessons that stick. When you have the young person working, they get paid for the first time. They're like, who is this FICA person? How are they taking all my money? And you explain to them that this is how it works. Taxes get taken out, and that's why you have less money than you thought you were going to have. By the way, let's say it's a gig job. Maybe they're working as, at a local pool, or maybe they're working construction and they'll get a 1099 form. Don't forget to remind them someone is responsible for paying taxes on that money. Maybe it's them, maybe it's you, but we've got to squirrel away some money to pay taxes next April on the money they earn over the summer.
Really quickly, since you're talking about taxes, let's talk about another sexy topic, saving. Let's talk about saving money this summer. That sounds fun.
Oh, it is so sexy. Hey, listen, automatically put 10 or 20% away into a savings account. That's it. But even better, if you're 18 years or older and you've got earned income, open up a Roth IRA. Here is the carrot. We don't need sticks. Here are the carrots. You say, hey, let's start investing together. Stocks, bonds, crypto, index funds. You can actually have some fun with this. And here is the real excitement. You say to your kids, for every dollar you put in, I'll put in 25 cents. It's called the parental matching contribution. If you can afford to do this, it is a great way to start the kids starting on that investing for which they're going to have throughout their life.
Yeah, for sure, on that journey. All right. Well, Jill, thank you. And you can see Jill regularly on CBS Mornings and the CBS Evening News. For more analysis, go to JillOnMoney.com.